Welcome back, you guys, to Danganronpa. I believe I just heard my mother call my name. So if I stop recording, well, not stop recording, but if I jump skip, you know, my mom probably walked in here and called my name, but I'm not for sure because it sounds like my little sister's name as well. Anyways, we left off where we challenged Monokuma. Y'all seen all those mess ups. I'm hoping that it's not the same. I should close the window. Watch, that's gonna become a problem because I know I hear a helicopter coming or something coming, and it's going to be a problem later on. But right now, we need to talk to her because we need to figure out what's going through her mind. What's happening? Like, I'm so excited that, you know, we're getting to the final showdown or whatever you want to call it. But I'm also terrified that they're gonna give me like these impossible things. Like, I'm not for sure what's gonna happen. I'm terrified, but we can go. Kyoko, thanks to you, everything. I'm already messing up. Kyoko, thank you. Thanks to you. Jesus, what am I thinking of? I don't have my glasses on. Okay, it's a long day. Okay, I've had a long day. Don't judge me. My mic isn't in the right spot either. There we go. I think it's in the right spot now. I don't know. Kyoko, thank you. Everything I have right now is because of you.
However,
don't thank me just yet. Oh God, I feel like this is about to be one of those messed up recordings. I'm sorry. It's so much going on right now, and you guys know I don't handle stress very well, so I do apologize if I mess up a lot. The real battle is about to still ahead of us, about to begin. Oh my God! Shut up, Voyia. Deep breath. Yeah, true.
whew,
But still, I'm glad it worked out. I wasn't sure if the enemy would accept our proposal. But honestly, why would the mastermind agree to that? I mean, they don't stand to gain anything from the final showdown, do they?
so
I mean, they kill all of us, and it gets broadcasted on live TV, if that's a thing, I guess. They had no choice but to accept. Huh?
because
It's all because of that one moment that the mastermind let down their guard, like I said. So, when was it the mastermind let down their guard?
so
I wasn't there to hear it myself, but do you remember what the mastermind said? I mean, he said a lot of stuff. Pick a moment, Kyoko. It said they had hijacked the airways to broadcast the school life to the outside world, right? Yeah, they definitely said that.
listen,
And what do you think What do you think when you heard that? Pretty hard to believe, right? Well, I mean, the idea is actually taking over the airways seems so unbelievable.
indeed.
Bless me. Whew. Excuse me. You don't exactly read about something like that happening often, so it's hard to imagine. In other words, that kind of thing is extremely difficult to pull off.
However,
And yet somehow the mastermind was able to do that.
in other words,
But I think of it, oh my God, I messed up. But think of it another way. There must be some reason for the, oh my God. Deep breath. But think of it another way. There must have been some reason they had to do something that difficult. A reason?
so
They had to show the world something, no matter the cost. Us killing each other. They wanted to show the world?
it would seem
Makoto, you sound like me now. Like, you sound confused and overworked. Like, you don't know what's going on. I mean, this should be obvious, but it's not obvious if you're just not paying attention. I'm paying attention though, so forgive me. The mastermind had been adamant about not killing us directly, but forcing us to kill each other. And all their rules and regulations were designed to encourage that. Yeah, that makes no sense. If those stupid regulations didn't exist, nobody would have killed anybody.
In other words,
So the mastermind's ultimate goal was for us to kill each other and to show that off to the world. But why?
correct.
To prove a point, more likely. Prove a point? Come on, Makoto, get it together, okay? We both can't be falling apart. I'm falling apart already. You cannot be falling apart with me.
Hey,
The outside world has a name for the students of Hope's Peak, right? A certain concept. You're talking about hope, right?
that's right.
And for those of us who represent hope to kill each other and sink into despair, the mastermind wants the world to see that, to try to prove that despair is better than hope. That's their goal as the ultimate despair. Oh, yeah. I wasn't thinking about it like that. Okay, that's not what I was thinking about. I was thinking about it more so it's just like they're just trying to see hope is trash. Despair is where you want to go. You want to do violence and stuff like that. Not like, oh, the ultimate despair just likes despair. I thought they would be called like the ultimate despair because maybe despair follows them. Like, you know, everywhere they went, there's nothing but despair. So that was more of my thinking. But I could be wrong. What? They want to prove that despair is better than hope? But that's ridiculous.
It's true.
That's right. It is ridiculous, completely irrational. It's the kind of thing that nobody but those who call themselves the ultimate despair would devise. The group was only, purpose and motivation comes, it's a group now? That threw me off a little bit, just the group part. That group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. But, a sneeze, I'm good. Is that really the only reason to make the rest of us suffer?
Makoto,
I know how angry it must make you, and yet, that same motivation is what led to the mastermind revealing their weakness. What?
in other words,
Because their goal is to broadcast the killing game to the world, the mastermind had to be more particular and reasonable about their own regulations. If the mastermind simply ignored the rules, that wouldn't have been a game, but one-sided slaughter.
at the very least,
At least, that's how those who are watching this would have seen it. And that's why the mastermind couldn't kill any of us themselves?
indeed.
That is precisely the reason. No matter how much they may hate what I'm doing, I haven't violated a single one of their regulations. Oh, poor Junko. I really wish we got to know more about her. So don't tell me at all. But this is just me talking out loud. Was she really just that character just to fill a spot for a death? Like, she seems so cool and her outfit looks awesome. Like, oh man, like I know there's like more games to this. I hope they bring her back. That's just my personal opinion. Junko broke the rules, so she was punished. But in my case, they couldn't lay a finger on me.
Right.
So instead, they tried to use the class trial, following all the proper rules, to get me killed. They began the trial, they didn't have a right answer. Then they made me out to be the killer. But even that didn't work.
It's true.
Yes, thanks to you. And due to that failure, the mastermind took yet another risk. They attempted to kill you instead, who also isn't the killer. And when that fact was exposed to live TV, to the entire outside world, the mastermind had to accept your suggestions.
Indeed.
To prove to the world that despair is better than hope, they have to defeat us in perfect form.
In other words,
Was that a Dragon Ball Z reference? Oh my god. I'm sorry. Let me shut up. It would only do the mastermind harm to have it shown that they violated their own regulations. But all of that was a hunch, right? And you were still able to get the mastermind to accept your challenge? Are you a clairvoyant?
however,
Are you a witch? Oh no, my phone's ringing. No. Whoever it is. Well, it's only thanks to you that we got the chance. Because you believed in me. Another path opened up. Still, I can't believe how much the mastermind's thoughts and plans you were able to figure out. I didn't have the slightest clue.
wrong.
In the end, though, when she said wrong, I thought she was going to be like, no, Makoto, it was right there in front of your face the whole time, type of thing. In the end, though, I couldn't prove any of it. It was just my reasoning. Essentially, I was making a bet.
Whew.
But it looks like I got it right. Sorry. I say it took a lot. But it looks like I got it right. Oh my god. This time, at least I won that bet. She let out a quick sigh. I took it as a small sign of relief. Sorry, I was looking at my phone to see if it hung up. To be honest, I hadn't been that nervous in a long time. I couldn't totally tell that you were nervous at all. You seemed totally confident from the moment you decided to go and talk to him. She definitely seemed super duper confident. Well, presenting a strong demeanor is a fundamental part of negotiation and persuasion, wouldn't you say? Plus, if I showed any uneasiness, that would have made you much more uneasy. Yeah, you're probably right. How pathetic. Meaning she had to stay strong for you, Makoto. She stayed strong for you.
However,
anyways, we can't relax just yet. We've done all. There's a blah 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 blah. We've done is earn another chance to fight. Jesus, we haven't. Oh my god. We have to win this time. Sorry.
correct.
Because if we don't, we all die. And everything we've gone through will have been for nothing. You're right. If we can't defeat the mastermind, it'll cost us our lives. There is no option except to win.
Hey,
But before we begin the final battle, we have to tell the others what's going on. True. But now we know. Sorry, FedEx man. I saw the FedEx man drive by. But now we know who the real enemy is. All we have to do is work together with everyone to destroy the mastermind. Work together with everyone?
however,
Is that really possible? Huh?
anyway,
Right now, we have to find the others. We definitely do.
shall we go?
They're probably in the dorm somewhere. Shall we go? I guess so, since I didn't mess up this whole reading and stuff. You guys gotta cut me some slack, okay? My environment has super changed. First, we better go find the others. I mean, I was trying to do that? No, stop. So I guess I have to do it this way? No. I don't know. Let's go to the main hall. Where would everybody be? Are they in there? Should we check the rooms or should we check like every room? Like we might have find them spread out. So we know Hina has to be in here somewhere. And suddenly we were greeted with Salbard something 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 something. You again? Has something 1 point something to you. Is he broken?
Whew.
I suppose his emotional stability reached its limit. Something something something. Please don't tell me I have to remember that, because if I don't remember that, and I have to remember it, I will be highly upset. Jeez, what the heck?
However,
I wonder what that was all about. So I guess Monokuma's in here. I couldn't help but let out a sigh of relief. Ah! Look at
Is that
everybody!
Makoto?
They're so excited!
You guys!
Aw.
It is! There's no two ways about it. That's Makoto.
Yes, I'm glad you guys did a little of the reading, because I'm messing up. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to see all of you guys again.
Huh? You survived?
Even Toku's smiling, and Byakuya just looks shocked, but he's not gonna ever show any type of emotion unless it's, you know, anger or a stoic look.
Jeez, you're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know that?
A cockroach that you love.
I'm just asking to make sure, but you're not a ghost, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot he's terrified of ghosts. Oh, poor hero. I still don't like him. Like, he's bumped down for calling Sakura ogre all the time. Everyone was here. All my friends who had struggled together and survived. As soon as I saw their faces, I couldn't help myself. I started to tear up.
What?
Wait, what is that smell?
What the heck?
Yeah, man, that seriously stinks. Ah, it's Makoto. He smells like a wet dog. Get away. Shoo, shoo. Oh. And with that, like, oh my God, give me a hug. Give me the stinkiest hug. And then they throw you away, Makoto. I'm sorry, Makoto. You poor thing. And in a flash, my tears dried up. Who do we talk to first? Hero?
Yo!
Makoto. What was like hanging out with in the spirit world? I didn't go to the spirit world.
You know?
Look, Hero, shut up. Did you get to talk to her? Who? Miss Cleo. No, I didn't talk to her. I mean, I didn't go to the spirit world. I mean, who the heck is Miss Cleo? Byakuya has nothing but mean stuff to say. I can't believe you survived. Yeah, me neither. Did you realize why it is that you escaped execution? It was alter ego. He saved my life.
That's right.
Not too many people can say that they had their lives saved by a computer program. I imagine it was a learning experience for you. Of course, you had nothing but mean things to say. So what are you guys doing and going to do? Jesus, my mind is stuck on a whole bunch of stuff. Forgive me. What have you guys been doing while I was gone? Wrong person, Samurai. Wrong person. What have you guys been doing since I've been gone? Well, we figured that since the trial was over, we'd have access to all the places again. And?
Aww.
No dice. All the rooms were locked before were still locked. So there weren't any new areas. I mean, the 5th floor should be the last floor, remember? Then where can we go to find new clues? Tokyo, I'm surprised you have anything to say. You stink. Are you rotten?
I'm telling you!
Rotten physically, mentally, everything you can be rotten. Sorry, I was rolling around in garbage for a while. This smell is so smelly. Super smelly. Smell even worse than me. Way worse than me. I win. She seems happy for some reason. Alright, Kyoko.
Makoto.
There's no time to indulge in an extended happy reunion. We need to explain to everyone what happened with Monokuma.
Yes.
Explain? Explain what? But is it okay for you to be here? What if the mastermind catches you?
It's true.
That's related to what I have to tell you all. I need to tell you all about the last class trial.
Huh?
Last class trial?
In other words,
We're going to redo Mukuro's trial.
Huh?
What? Seriously?
How about that?
What's the point of redoing it? Makoto killed her, right? No, I didn't do it. Like I keep telling you.
wrong.
Makoto isn't the killer, and of course it isn't me. Or any of you. Then, who killed it?
I see.
Oh yeah, we don't know if Mukuro has to be a girl, right? Like, the nails. It has to, I mean, it doesn't have to be a girl. I mean, I'm okay with boys wearing nails, it's cool. Do you? What she is saying is, it was all the work of the mastermind.
Huh?
What? Almost did Kyoko's voice with him. What? You're saying the mastermind killed Mukuro?
That's right.
That's right. And it was all elaborated trap to contrive. Oh my god. To contrive. It was an elaborated trap contrived by the mastermind. Makoto spotted the trap in time and did what he had to do to stop it.
However,
But his decision meant that he would be the one who died.
What did you say?
You spotted the trap? Did you, Makoto? You make it sound like it was easy. I just, you know.
however,
But executing Makoto, who wasn't the Blacken, is a clear violation of the school regulations. The rules state that only the Blacken is to be executed. The mastermind broke their own rules. Which is why I went and negotiated with them to have the trial one more time.
Huh?
And the mastermind agreed? Does that mean that he really broke the rules? They had no choice but to agree. She used the TV broadcast to gain her leverage and you needed, didn't you? Sorry.
correct.
Very observant of you.
Naturally.
Of course he has to be cocky about it. He can't just be like, thank you, Kyoko, about the freaking... You know what, let me stop. I'm already tense and a little stressed, so... I recalled what you said at the end of the last trial. When you said now it is the mastermind that is ensnared. That's what you were referring to.
Don't be mean!
Hey, I'm totally in the dark here. For anyone who doesn't understand, you can ask Kyoko to explain it later. So, knowing all of this, what do we do now?
About that.
It's about who killed Mukuro, right? So, our job is to expose the mastermind. But there's more to it than that, correct? Yeah. For us to win this time, we have to solve every last mystery surrounding the school.
Huh?
Every last mystery?
But
But we've been looking around all this time and we still don't know anything, right?
Anyway,
You've probably guessed already, but if we lose this time, everyone dies.
Oh no!
His scream always gets me. Everyone?
I hate you!
Hey, who said you could agree to those terms without talking to the rest of us? I'm fine with things the way they are. I'm fine with living here forever with Master. I, in the meanwhile, want to get out of here as soon as humanly possible.
anyway,
At this point, the only way for us to survive is to unravel the truth.
Interesting.
In other words, one device final battle. A rather interesting development, I would say.
but
But figuring out who the mastermind is and how they killed Mukuro and all the school mysteries, it's pretty tall freaking order. Maybe, but this time the trial's different. Jesus! I can't go back. I think I can do this. No, I can't. He said something cool. I leaned on the button. Sorry. So if we work together and search as hard as we can, I'm sure we'll solve all of the mysteries. I'm not sure about that. Huh? I can't agree with the idea of working together with everyone. Why not? You can't agree? Why not? I mean, working together with everyone seems like the most obvious way to solve all the mysteries.
Indeed.
But that's what I thought too, at first. Until Monokuma gave us that little hint of his. Hint? It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but... Okay, enough with the puns. Anyways, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but... This killing game began with 16 students. 16 participants, not students. All of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students. Are those 16? Is Monokuma trying to tell us one of us is the killer?
I see.
Monokuma said that, did he? Then Kyoko's opinion is perfectly reasonable. Huh? But why?
So in other words...
If the mastermind really is the one who killed Mukuro, as Kyoko says, then the mastermind would have had to set foot in the school. So he's a student, or she's a student, or it's a student. Monokuma could probably murder Mukuro, but there's one way he could have But there's no way, he could have disguised the scene like that.
In other words...
But according to Monokuma, the only people who have set foot in Hope's Peak are the 16 students who have been part of the killing game. Then the mastermind is... Oh, look at everybody. Oh, I miss... Oh, Sakura, Chihiro. Oh, Taka. And Celeste. I didn't like Celeste's voice. I didn't like Celeste at the end. I did like Celeste though. Oh man. But maybe someone faked their death. Oh, what if it was little Chihiro? Add in Mukuro and you get 16. And Mukuro's dead, so it's gotta be one of us. So the mastermind would have be one of them.
That's right.
And those 16 people we started with, and those 16 people we started out with, the only ones still alive are the people standing right here. Need I continue or do you get it now? Yes, I get it. One of us are the killer. I need to close the window. There's kids playing outside. Sorry about the loud slam, about the kids that you probably heard in the back. So, one of us is the killer. Who, we have no idea, but we just know one of us is the killer.
What?
Uh-oh. And I messed up my mic. There we go. Messed up the mic. You're saying the mastermind is one of us?
No way!
You can't be serious. Wait. we can't say for sure that that's true yet. Monokuma might have said that just to confuse us.
Indeed.
It's certainly a possibility, but only one among million. The mastermind being one of us. My mom's calling me. She didn't call me, she called my sister, okay. The mastermind being one of us is also a possibility. And that is one possibility we can't ignore. Yeah, I mean, there's an ultimate, right? The ultimate despair. So they must be the high schooler. We can't say it's not impossible. But if one of us is the mastermind, they'd have to be controlling Monokuma somehow, right? But did you ever see anyone acting suspicious anytime Monokuma was active?
Well,
Maybe they snuck off and controlled him in secret.
but
I don't care how sneaky you are, we would have noticed someone sneaking off that many times.
I'm right?
Then maybe Monokuma was on autopilot. Autopilot, Jesus. Maybe they loaded up a bunch of dialogue and actions beforehand. In that case, there's no way we could have had all these back and forth conversations with us. That's right, Monokuma wouldn't be able to talk to us like that. Well, it would be entirely impossible if they direct the flow of the conversation. Well, maybe, but still. What? It is nighttime.
This is a school announcement.
So it's gonna be different.
You've all probably figured this out by now, but at this point, the killing game has now entered true ending mode.
True ending mode.
So, in the name of fairness, I will unlock every room in the school.
Oh.
Look wherever you want. Solve the mystery in whatever way you see fit.
Why is he doing that?
Then we can all meet up at the class trial, okay?
I don't think he has a choice now. Oh God. I read that so wrong. I'm glad I didn't read it out. How very magnanimous sorry. How very magnanimous of him to unlock all the rooms.
That's fine.
Time for talk is done. Now we need to begin our investigation. But I was planning on working alone from the beginning anyway.
In the name of my family.
At this point, I can rely only on myself, on the Togami blood flowing through my veins. I have no time to worry about all the rest of you. Each of you must uphold your responsibilities.
Goodbye.
Well then. After making his final statement, Byakuya left the dining hall. Master, he didn't take me with him.
Hey.
Do you blame him? Without Master, the rest of you are like coffee with cream without the cream. Or coffee. You're totally useless. So, bye. With that, Toku turns out of the dining hall. And now she's gone? And you're gonna go off by yourself, right, Kyoko?
Indeed.
That's right. Which just leaves Makoto, Hina, and me.
You know?
In that case, I'm gonna go by myself too.
just a second.
Wait, how come?
How about that?
Just wait and see. I'm gonna use my total awesome spirit power to figure out the mastermind's identity. Okay. Laughing loudly, Hiro left the dining hall. Jesus, you guys are just running off willy-nilly. It is nighttime. At least sleep. For a little bit, like an hour.
Aw.
Everybody really got off by themselves? What about you, Hina? I guess I'll do the same thing.
But
I mean, it's not that I don't trust anyone, you know?
'cause I mean,
Up till now, I haven't really been all that useful. I just depended on Sakura and everyone else. You're not useless. If you hadn't been here, I would have died.
huh?
Makoto! That's really nice of you to
But
say. But still, I know I've mostly been totally useless.
okay.
So I figure, at least here at the end, maybe I can find something that'll help us all out here. So I'm gonna go off and do it all on my own. Okay, see you later. Hina was in surprisingly high spirits as she dashed out of the dining hall. And once again, it's just us two.
Indeed.
Indeed. Kyoko, what are you gonna do? So, you're gonna go off on your own too, right, Kyoko?
However,
Well, don't misunderstand. Just because we're going to do our searches separately doesn't mean that we can't still work together. She's right though.
so
That goes for all of us. I think I see what you mean. Doing our investigations doesn't mean we can't work together in the end. I should just see it as splitting up to cover more ground. And then we can get back together and share what we found. Yeah, that's right.
so then,
Well, I'd better get going. I have an endless list of things I need to check.
correct.
Monokuma said all the doors in the school have been unlocked, right? So, we should be able to investigate every nook and cranny of this school. We can visit all the places we couldn't before.
Makoto.
Makoto, no matter what it takes, we have to uncover the truth. By any means necessary. That scares me. When they start saying stuff like that in a place like this, that starts to scare me. With that, Kyoko was gone, leaving only me. I don't have time to waste either. I have to begin my search. I still can't believe the mastermind might be one of us, sorry. So that's what I have to prove. I have to prove that the mastermind isn't one of us. I'll expose the mastermind's true identity and solve this mystery of this school. And then we can all escape together. Yay, investigation time. I don't think I'm gonna do the investigation. I'm gonna split it up separately. I guess I'll start with taking another look at Mukuro's Monokuma file. Due to an explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. I had to burp, but it wasn't coming up and it was making me gasp. It had also been struck in the head by an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, But these were at least several days old, Once we find out who killed Mukuro Ikasaba, then we'll know who the mastermind is. So, where should I start my investigation to figure out who killed her? I guess I should start with the room where were locked up until now, The headmaster's room, the bio lab, and the room in the data center with Monokuma's face on it. Oh, and the second floor of the dorms where the gate was down before. That should be open now, right? After that, I have to double check the areas that are connected to the murder, which means the garden and the dojo. Okay, time to get started. Places to check has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook, and with that, we are done. Thank you guys so much. I'm truly sorry about the mess ups, you will be only getting one video a week. I am so sorry, but my environment that I am in right now will only allow me to record once a week. So I promise you I will probably explain it in a video when it's over, but it's not over yet, and it might be a month or two before it's over. So thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate it. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for your prayers and your best wishes, and I will see all of you guys in the next video. Have a fantastic day. Bye.